Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's Plain Decoded. Thanks for liking and supporting my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you like what I do. If you want to support me, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded. That will get you into my Discord. Today I'm going to be covering the Diamondbacks versus Yankees, September 25th, 2023, locally in the Bronx. And here's the chart for that day, September 25th, 2023, 105 locally in the Bronx. The good thing about MLB is that it starts on the same time as it broadcasts. So the Diamondbacks are minus 125 on the money line, and on the spread they're minus 1.5 at plus 136. Okay, so for the chart, you can go to astroseek.com and you want to click the traditional chart. You want to have the lot of fortune checked, the lunar nodes, Uranus and Pluto, and if it's sunset, then you want to click this. Reverse day and night. It's not sunset, it's during the day. And the reason I selected this game is because it's isolated. So astrology works best when it's isolated, and what I mean by that is there's no other concurrent games going on. This game starts at 11:05 locally my time, but in the Bronx it's 1:05. And then you can see that the next game that starts is going to be in Los Angeles at 6:38 local in Los Angeles. So astrology has diminishing returns when all the games go on at the same time. You can definitely figure out who's going to win by looking at what's unique about their charts, but I like to put out the videos that are isolated because I know astrology is going to work the most and I won't have any error where there's overlapping charts or anything like that. And in fact, these games I'll definitely do in my Discord, and they'll probably be pretty accurate. They're all West Coast games. This is the only East Coast game. So the favorite gets the first house and the 10th house. The first house has Sagittarius in it, ruled by Jupiter. The 10th house has Libra in it, ruled by Venus. And then the underdog gets the 7th house, which has Gemini in it, ruled by Mercury. And they get the 4th house, which has Aries in it, ruled by Mars. But because the part of fortune here is in the 4th house, it's going to be null. And the dispositor of the part of fortune is going to be Mars, which is something else to concern yourself with. So they only get one significator for the underdog, which is Mercury. So check the houses, check the angles to see what's on the angles, and none of those are on the angles. And the dispositor of the part of fortune is opposed to the part of fortune, but it's too far away to worry about. It has to be less than 5 degrees, and it's further than that. Now the angles have nothing on them. The antitia have nothing on them from those lords or the part of fortune. The moon's not aspecting the part of fortune. It's at 10 degrees, and the part of fortune is at 24. The maximum is 5 degrees in Major League Baseball for aspects. And for angles, it's 3 degrees. Okay, so here's in my Discord. I just have it formally written out. So for testimonies, we have North Node conjunct the part of fortune, 1 degree and 11 minutes. That's this right here. So here's the part of fortune, and here's the North Node. That favors the favorite. Then we have Moon square Jupiter, Lord 1, applying 4 degrees and 9 minutes. And that's easy to figure out. So bodily is easier to figure out. You just click aspects down here. And then we have Moon square the part of fortune, 4 degrees and 9 minutes. And that's really good for the favorite. And then to check for anything else, you click the antitia. Here's the moon, and it's opposing the antitia of Jupiter. So the moon is at 10 degrees and 41 minutes. And then you scroll down, and Jupiter's at 15 degrees and 9 minutes. Now you just have to do the math. So the moon is opposing the antitia of Jupiter, applying 4 degrees and 28 minutes. So we got three testimonies for the favorite. So what I'm thinking is the Diamondbacks definitely win. The money line's not bad. And then they cover because they have 3 testimonies for themselves and none for the Yankees. So I definitely think the Diamondbacks take this game and cover. And I've been experimenting with more stuff because I can get the actual birth times of every team in the MLB from a book I have. So the other day on the 22nd, I had Cubs default win, and it was an isolated game. And because of the new stuff I'm learning, I know that Jupiter represents the hitters, and it was sextile the part of fortune. So I was expecting some really good hitting and possibly a bunch of homers or maybe over in team total. And the team total for that day was 5.5 for the Cubs, and then they got 6. So they hit the over for the team total, which I've never done before. So this is the benefits of learning astrology, not just decoding with gematria all the time. And then when you combine the two, it becomes lethal. And people in my Discord, when I post my leans astrology wise, they got their decodes, and you know they're doing well. So this is the chart right here for the game tomorrow. And I have the birth chart of the D-backs. Right here is the birth chart for the D-backs. The 9th of March 1995. And then here's the game. So here's Mars. It's at 14 degrees and 34 minutes. the natal Mars, which represents the shortstop. So here's the natal Mars right up here. It's at 14 degrees and 34 minutes, and it's square the transiting Jupiter, which is at 14 degrees and 54 minutes. So it's a really tight square, and Jupiter represents hitting. So the shortstop on the D-backs should be hitting really well. So just look for this guy to have a good game tomorrow and for the D-backs to win and cover. Okay, thanks for watching. To get in my Discord, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded. Send me a message and I'll send you the link, and we'll talk to you later.